Welcome into the DNVR Orange and Blue Weekly Breakdown presented by Canyon Bakehouse. Canyon Bakehouse makes delicious, certified gluten-free breads, bagels, English muffins, and other baked goods right here in Colorado. Their gluten, dairy, nut, and soy-free products make it easy for families to enjoy the taste and texture of fresh bread so everyone can love bread again. Find them at any major grocery store in the freezer or fresh bread aisle and visit CanyonGlutenFree.com to grab a coupon. I'm Allie Monroy, and with me, as always, is Ryan Koenigsberg, and it's Victory Monday.
Hey, gotta love it.
On the podcast, you guys normally sing.
I'm not singing.
Really?
Nope. Yep. Nope. Not happening.
All right, well, if you want to go listen to the podcast, I assume Zach and Mace will be singing.
I think the deal was if they beat the Chiefs, we were gonna sing.
So, no, I thought it was always.
No.
Wow.
Wins are just too commonplace now in the Drew Lock era to be celebrating in that fashion.
Well, with that, the Broncos beat the Detroit Lions 27-17 yesterday on Sunday, and it was a bounce-back performance for Drew Lock. We've said it, nothing too fancy, but it was a lot of game management, and you saw what Drew Lock can do with adversity.
Yeah, I loved the way that he bounced back from that Kansas City game because it wasn't pretty out there. We've talked about how it wasn't all on him, but it wasn't pretty. And it was in front of his friends and family. If a guy is emotionally fragile, it could have really knocked him down into the dumps. He just kind of brushed it off, comes back out, has a really efficient performance against the Lions, 75% completions, just under 200 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. His first game was 0 interceptions. He really showed me that he was unaffected by that Chiefs loss and that he was able to bounce back and really persevere through adversity.
He became the first rookie quarterback in franchise history to win 3 of his first 4 games. And Vic Fangio said today they're looking for Drew Lock to be the quarterback of the future for Denver. And that's really exciting for this team. They're going into the offseason finally knowing who's going to be in center next year.
Yeah, duh, Vic Fangio. We knew that after the Texans game, to be honest. But it's going to be huge. And this is what I wrote about after the game. It's just uncomfortable going into an offseason, not knowing who your quarterback is. You want to get excited, but it's not the same level of excitement. For them to be able to pack up their lockers knowing that, hey, when we get back here, we've got our guy. They can be kind of hopeful about what can happen with a year of offseason development for him. It's going to be a different feel around the team. They have their franchise quarterback. And the number one thing I think is that John Elway, we know how badly he wants to win. And now that he has the most important piece solved of the puzzle, he is going to be all in. He's going to have a ton of cap space to be able to go all in and chase free agents and do whatever he can to make this team better.
Well, the Broncos take on the Raiders for the final game of the season, and it will be at home at Empower Field. Ryan, what are you expecting to see from this game? Do you think Drew Lock comes out 4-1?
I do. The Raiders are going to play really inspired football. They are going to, when they walk into that game, they're going to have a chance to make the playoffs. Now, a lot of things need to break their way, but that's not going to matter to them because all those games are going to start at the same time. So they're going to know that we have a chance when they go out there. And I think the Broncos are going to bring that same energy. I think they want to play spoiler. This is all they have to play for. All they have to play for is to ruin the Raiders season. What's better than that?
That's always fun.
Right. If you're gonna go 7-9 during a season, to finish 4-1 and spoil your rivals' season at the end of it, that can spark up that rivalry again. That can be something that can count for a little bit. So they want to go 4-1 under Drew Lock. They want to spoil the Raiders' season. I think they come out and they play really good football.
With that, do you have a score prediction?
Yes, I'm going to say the Broncos win 27-24.
Another 27-point game.
That's what they're averaging if you take out that Kansas City game, which we can now do.
All right, well, be sure to catch all of our content on thednvr.com. And I just want to say shout out to everyone who came out to all of our tailgates this year with our partners, Sons of Mile High. They were just so much fun, each and every one, and it was just so awesome meeting everyone.
Yeah, we met people from Aurora, Arkansas, Austria, across
Germany.
The whole globe. Antarctica. Okay, not Antarctica, but pretty much every other continent we met someone
I bet
from.
you have listeners in Antarctica.
Maybe. You never know.
Well, thank you for everyone who came out, and from all of us here at DNVR, happy holidays, everyone.